ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಟಪಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇಟಾನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಸೇಮ್ ಅದೇ ತರನೇ. ಸೊ ಟಪಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇಟಾನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇಟಾನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಡಿಕ್ಷನರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇಟಾನೇ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಈ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ 4 ಕಂಟೈನರ್ಸ್, ಡೇಟಾ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಏನೇನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ತರ ಡೇಟಾನ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಟಪಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಟಪಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮಾಡಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಹೇಗೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಸೊ ಅದೇ ತರ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಏನೇನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಟಪಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಡೇಟಾನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಂದು, ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್, ನಾಟ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್, ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ಈ ತರ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟಪಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇಟಾನ if you mention within these brackets, so it will become a tuple. So just we'll check this example only. ಸೊ ಡಿಬಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಬಗ್ ಇರಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ಇದು ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಟಪಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಟಪಲ್ ಕೂಡ ಲೆಂತ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಲೆಂತ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕೂಡ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 0 1 2 3 ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದೇ ತರ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ಟೈಪ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಪ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ 3 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಡೇಟಾ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಟಪಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಟಪಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವೈಸ್ ನಾವು ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಬಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಸೊ 0 ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ will start from 0 the index number. And this is the ordered. So ordered andre when we say that tuples are ordered, it means that the items have a defined order and that order will not be changed. So ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಇದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ್ಲೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಇದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸೊ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು order the list, ascending order, descending order. Even in the integer numbers also we can do ascending and descending orders. So but in the tuples we can't able to change the order. So once it is created, so we can only keep adding to the at the end. Okay, even we can add to some specific index value also, we can add the element, but it will not be sort in any form of the order. So idu hagagi first initially ne, so we can say that tuples are ordered. So and unchangeable. So tuples are unchangeable, meaning that we can't able to change or remove the items from the tuples. It means that so we can't update any value. We can't update any of these value. Also we can't remove, even we can't remove the value from the tuples. And it allows the duplicates. Since tuples are indexed, they can have the items that are the same value. So andre, so same item can be repeat 2 times, 3 times, any number of times, it's not a matter. So, but these values will be accessed by through the index numbers. For example, 0 index is also having the apple, and 0, 1, 2, 3. Third index is also having the item apple. So by using the index numbers, we can access the value, but it can duplicate the items. So these are the major changes if we compare to list. So this is allow duplicates and unchangeable, and this is the ordered tuples. So but on tuples items also, it can be accessible by the index numbers. Okay, how can we access the tuple item? So we can, as usually in this list, how we can access the list items in the same way we can access through the index numbers. So let's execute one example. So this tuple name, and in the square bracket we need to mention the index number. So it is printing the first element, and I will change to 2. So it is printing the second index value. So like this, we can access the tuple values. So in the same as like list, so we can give the negative index also. So for example, if you give the -1, so it will be the last element of that tuple. So cherry. So this is the last item. So it is printing the last item. So this is the negative index is also possible in the tuple, same as like a list. And this is also having the same range format from index to index. And also we can give only the last index, and also we can able to access by from index, and last index is not required because it will take till the end of the tuples. Okay, so this is also same like list. Also this range will can given by the negative index also. Okay, let's execute some 1 or 2 examples for that. So we'll give a positive range 1 to 2. So as it is 0, 1, and then the 2. 2 is the last. So it will print only this banana. So if we add more items, so also it's not required to give last. So after this colon, it's not required to give the value. So it will take till the end. So even we can give the second value and first value, we not required to give if you want to print from the first. That is taking from the apple till pineapple it is printing. So also we can do with the negative values. Okay, so first we should give the -4, then we can give -1. So then it will come first -1, -2, -3, -4. So it will start from cherry. Cherry, banana, cherry, and pineapple. So -1, -2, -3, -4. So from -4 to till -1, it will create a separate tuple. So even if we split like that, so we can store to some another tuple. So now here you can see, so this is the main tuple. So this is having the 5 elements. So after this uh, filtering, just by giving the index range, so we have created a separate tuple with the value with the 3 values. So like this, we can able to create a new tuple from the existing one. If you want to copy the values to a new tuple, so we can do like this. Okay. as the as the tuples, so as we seen in the beginning, so this is not a unchangeable and immutable. So if it is in such a case, so then we can convert that into a list. So after that we can update it. So after that we can again we can convert to a tuple. So it means that, so I'm going to create a list. Okay, after this I can able to access the first index or any value with the index number, and now I can able to change the value. From Apple I am going to change orange. New list of 0 is to orange. So now I have updated. So now again I have to convert to the tuple. So this is the tuple, so which will be having the 5 elements. So now I have converted to the list. So this is a new list variable which we have created. So for this, the list has been created. Now I can able to change the value. So now I can able to change the value. So here apple is replaced with orange. And then here again I converted to tuple. I converted the list to tuple. So that is this is only. Okay, so this complete variable has been replaced with the new tuple. Okay, so here the apple value get changed to orange. So like this, we can able to update the tuple, but directly we can't able to change the tuple value. If you are willingly to change it, so we'll see what will happen. So this is a my tuple of 0 equals to orange. So now if I execute the code, so it's throwing the error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. So even if you want to add a new item to the tuple also, how we can able to do? Anybody can answer? How can we append the value and how can we remove the items in the tuples?
Don't know, sir.
You are not getting? How can we append the values? How we update the value, right? So in the same way, can we able to add a new item to this tuple? I think nobody is listening the class.
Listening, sir, but I don't know the answer, sir.
Okay, so in the last, so how I updated the value in the tuple? So I just updated the value, right? Instead of the apple orange, I have updated. So how I did that? So if you don't understand or if you get any confused or if you're not getting, so you can ask me at the middle.
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So in the update tuples, how we change the value by changing from tuple to list. So then in the list we have updated the value and then again we change the from list to tuple. In the same way we can able to append and we can able to remove the items. So unpacking a tuple. So when we create a tuple, we normally assign a values to it. This is called a packing a tuple. So unpacking means, so we are going to assign the values to different variables. So here, for example, here I am giving a variable names, and here I am going to give the after the single equal. If I give the tuple, so whatever the equivalent values will come, it will assign to corresponding variable. So for example, apple will be assigned to green, banana will be assigned to yellow, and cherry will be assigned to red. So let's execute this same example. So fruits variable is created, it's a tuple value. So when it's unpacked, so there is a 3 variables, green, yellow, and red. So each variable, the values has been assigned. For green apple, for the yellow banana, for the red cherry. So like this, the value has been assigned. So like this, we can unpack the tuple. So how we can loop through a tuple? So how we do it in the list? So in the same way, we can loop through the tuple. So for that, we have to use for x in my tuple. So and then just I print that x value and we'll see. So in the my tuple, I have did the loop. So in that there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is a 5 items. So it repeated 5 times and it is printing from first value to till last value it is printed. So like this we can loop the tuple. So in the same way, loop through the index numbers. So in the list we have given the range. So range of length of the tuple. So then it will start from 0 to till the length of that tuple. So then we have to access through the square bracket by giving the index number within the square bracket. So this is also same like how we did in list. So next concept is joining the tuples. So when we want to make join the two tuples, so we can by using the plus operator we can join the two tuples. So for example, my tuple and foods, there is a two tuples. My tuple plus so it joined the two tuples. So like this, these are all the
Sir, what we do minus?
If we use minus, it will not subtract anything. So it should give the error. So we'll check with that minus operator also. So plus means it's going to append the two variables. So if we put the plus minus, so it will give the error, unsupported operator type. But if you want to multiply that, so we can give all two. So then whatever the value is there, so it's multiplied 2 times. So if you give 4, so it will multiply 4 times. So there is no any other operators can work. So only plus operator is the main important to join the two tuples. So even in the list, we were doing the same thing. So how we see in the list, so there is in the tuples, we have a methods like count and index.
Sir, if we want to remove some option, then what the option we should choose, sir?
So if you want to remove any items, so first we need to convert the tuple to list. So after that, converting the list, in the list, how we can able to remove the item. So do you know the method to remove the item? So there is a method in the list to remove the item called dot remove. So when you convert it to the, for example, new list, I am just creating one list variable. So here I am converting to list. This fruits tuple I am converting to the list. After that, new list dot remove of that value. Now I can able to remove it. So after remove, again I can convert back to tuple. So in this, I have removed the ample. So like this, we can able to remove the item in the tuple. So directly we can't remove from the tuple how we were doing it in the list. So first we need to convert from tuple to list, then only we can able to remove or append or update. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll start with the Python sets. Okay, thank you very much.